My name is Ankit Sudhera. Welcome to my channel. Basically, we would like to teach you HTML and many languages courses. So we will try to post and publish all the courses for you free of cost. Basically, I was having a dream that I could teach all my learnings through the online platform. So now as I am learning new things, so I would like to share with all of you. I wanted that everyone should learn about the programming languages and how they can create their own applications so that they can earn money, they can have more jobs, they can be businessmen, they can have money for their families. So I would like to share my or knowledge free of cost. So kindly like my channel, share my channel, and if you have any suggestions, any comments, please share us. So basically we will start with HTML class 1. So if you can see, we will start by the first class. I have prepared the PPT which I will share with you as a PDF file on my website so that you can go and you can read everything. If you have any questions, you can contact me. So we will start the first chapter by HTML introduction. So basically, as you know, the HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. HTML is not a programming language, but it's a markup language. Markup language is a collection of markup tags. HTML uses markup tags to describe web pages. So basically, whenever you see any web page on the browser, then it contains HTML codes. In the HTML markup, tags are usually called HTML tags or just tags. So we call it HTML tags or just tags as well. So HTML tags are keywords surrounded by angle brackets like HTML. So if you can see here, the HTML start bracket, angle bracket, and ending bracket. So basically it starts the syntax like this. So most of the tags need opening tag and closing tag. So you have to understand that HTML starts from this syntax, okay, opening tag and closing tag with the HTML syntax. And also if you close this in the end, it called closing tag. So this is opening tag, okay, I'm just highlighting, and this is a closing tag. So you have to remember any HTML page you will create, so you should have in the starting HTML and then in the last HTML close tag. So let's see more about HTML. HTML documents describe at web pages. So basically HTML document means if you create any HTML page, it is called web page, okay, because you see it on the browser. HTML documents contains HTML tags and plain text. So maybe I will demonstrate you as a practical way as well, because I think that theoretical plus practical, it is the best thing. You will get a good experience from my videos, hopefully. And I will also try to improve and put all of the notes. I will just try to listen my videos and make notes. And if you have any questions, any comments, please send me the comments so that I can reply you as soon as possible. So basically HTML documents are also called web pages. The purpose of a web browser means Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, Google Chrome. So all these are web browsers, okay. The purpose of a web browser is to read HTML documents and displays them as web pages. So basically HTML documents, the web browser, what it does is it basically opens the HTML document and displays as a web page, okay. I will show you example as well in the next slide. The browser does not display HTML tags but uses to interpret the content of the page. Basically browser, what it does, it displays the HTML it does not display any HTML tags. It does not display the tags you write it. For example, you write HTML, p tag, div tag. So there are a lot of tags. It doesn't display, but it interpret the content of the page. So whatever the standards are there, so it display the content. Okay. So HTML tags, what are HTML tags? So there are many HTML tags which we use to display the web page content. So default structure you can see of the HTML page is HTML. You start your HTML page with the HTML tag and then the head section. Okay. And then there is title. Title means page title. Whatever the title you will give it here, so it will automatically to the page of the title. I will show you in an example as well. So head close. Okay. As we said before that there is always a closing and opening tag. So this is a opening tag. This is a closing tag. Between this there is a title. Okay, this is a standard structure of the HTML. This is a body tag. Okay, the body starts and body ends here. So here whatever you put it here, it will display in the body section. Okay, so this is h1. H1 means the biggest heading in the HTML page. Okay, there is h2, h3, h4, h5, h6. Okay, there are 6 kinds of headings available. P tag means paragraph. It is like a normal text. I will show you in the demonstration so that it is easy for you to understand, because you should have a good base, because if you understand properly all over whatever I am saying, it is easy for you to make any application. You can think of any application. You can help your parents, you can help your friends, your colleagues, your relative. You can make business, you can earn a lot of money, guys. So I'm requesting you try to watch and make notes of my video. Okay, I will also try to share all this material whatever it is with me, so that it is easy for you to just understand and try to learn these things, because guys, the competition is growing. Everybody knows that, but we want to just help each other so that we can grow together. Nobody should be behind us. So body tag and then the HTML tag. This is a standard structure. Let me just try to copy this all, or I can write it. So guys, you need to run this HTML code. You need to create a page. Let's try to create our first page of HTML. Okay, so to create HTML page, there are many applications available in this world, but I would request either you can use Notepad++, which is available in Windows system. Okay, if you have Mac, because I am using now Mac, so I have brackets, so I am using brackets. Okay, because this is simpler HTML coding editor. So basically you can use the brackets as well. If you have another application, you can use. There are many applications like Dreamweaver or Visual Editor. So I would not recommend, because it has already tags. You will not learn it, because my concept, my point here is basically I want you to practice and learn and remember these tags, because I will not describe all the tags. I will describe only small, but it is important because that is base of making any application. Okay, so guys, I will just start with the brackets. Okay, what you need to do, you need to create a file. Okay, just click on new. Okay, so this is the new file. You need to just start, as I said before, HTML. Okay, just press enter, then HTML close. If you follow me, guys, I can assure that you will learn a lot. You can create any kind of application. You don't need any support from anyone, honestly. So because I have also learned since I think more than 10 years, I already spent in many languages. I have learned it, so I want you to learn, practice, and just take the benefit. Okay, so basically the second tag, if you remember, it is head section. Okay, then you can just close the head. Okay, you can put title. If you have any questions, guys, you can mention on the comment section, or you can send us over the email as well. So title, so for example, we will give this page, that page, I will just mention page title. Okay, so here you can also define styles. Okay, the CSS which which will help to design our page. Okay, but that will, we will learn it later. We will just learn the basic class 1. Okay, maybe we will make 10 classes of HTML, or maybe 8 to 10 classes. Then we will start with CSS, then JavaScript. Slowly we will learn, and we will have a lot of things, guys. So I will just start by body. Okay, just remember these few tags, because this is important, and every page you have to put it here. Okay, so body, so I will use h1. Okay, and use the small casing, guys. Structure is very important. Just remember structure, what you need to do. If you have body, just try to make it, for example, you have heading 1. Maybe in fewer next classes I will try to teach you how you can use it. Let's try to use h1 heading 1. Okay, you can also copy to save your time. So next is the p tag. Okay, I will just save it. Okay, you can just save it and save on the desktop. Let's try to save this page desktop. You need to put the extension, this is important, .html. Okay, this is important. If you save it, if you can see these tags colors are changed, because this editor recognize this code, that this code is fine. Okay, so that is why I request you to use a basic editor, not the Dreamweaver or someone, because sometimes what happens is, sometimes you use Dreamweaver, it has already the codes, you don't need to create this code, but I want you to learn and practice. Okay, so let's try to see this page. I will just go to the desktop. Okay, I will just save this code, and I will just go to the desktop. So this is my page. I will just right click, open with Google Chrome. Let's open it in the browser. See, guys, you can see heading 1. This is big font. Okay, this is paragraph text. So this is the kind of difference I just want to show you. Page title also, you can see the page title. So if I change in my editor, okay, suppose it is page 1. Okay, and heading 1, I just want the smaller heading for my page, so I can put heading 2. Okay, so heading 6 also you can put it, it has lowest in the heading, so I will just mention heading 6. Just save it, and then just try to refresh. If you can see, this is heading 6, and this is paragraph, and this page 1. Okay, we just mentioned. So this is the basic structure, guys. Hopefully you understand all the concept of the basic what we are learning here. This is the basic standard structure. We can remove this, and this one is a standard. So body, whatever you want to show it inside the body, so you can write it here, because you can see this is head section. Basically top we call it head section, between is body, and down is footer. Maybe that we will learn in new classes, okay, later. So I will just write it same, because some can practice copy paste and just try to write it and remember it. So let's try to see our last slide for today, class 1. So most of the U tags in HTML are below. So these are the most important tags which I just mentioned. Paragraph, hyperlink. Hyperlink is like a href, you need to write it, and then in the quotes you need to write a link. For example, you want to I should click on this text, okay, and it should go google.com. So you can mention it like this. Okay, so target is important. Target, friends, target is like where you want this page to be open. Either you want the new page to be open or in the same window. Okay, let me try to use and show you, so that it is easier for you to practice and see, because practical is most important thing here. So let's try to put it here. Okay, I just put it like this. Okay, so I will just mention here as well, this is text. I want to show this text, okay, Google, but when I click here, it should open this website. Okay, and this means target is blank, means new window. Okay, I just save it, and I just reload. If you can see, okay, if I click it, it will open google.com. So it's not opening because it should have HTTPS. This is important, guys, because the whole website, if you copy, then it will work. If you click it, I think my internet is fine. Okay, let me try to open the Google. Okay, I will just copy the link. Okay, and I will just put it here. Okay, this is important, guys. See, you will face the challenge. The codes are not fine. This was the issue of the codes. So you can see, because in the presentation, if I put it, it takes separate codes. This should be like this. Okay, so you need to remember, you will face challenge. This is normal. You can ask me, just try to find the issue. If you can find, if you cannot find, then just ask me, because this is your first class, so it will take some time for you to adjust, to understand that there can be some issue, but it will be okay. Okay, so just try to save and just refresh this page. Just click it here. So it is opening. Oh, let's see, Google is open. So guys, there are few things you need to remember, because I try to put it here, the codes is not right, but it doesn't take it. So it's fine, you can change it, okay, in the editor, so that it will work. So guys, next thing is the image tag. Okay, if you want to display any image, okay, you need to put this tag. Let's try to learn image as well. Okay, because it will be helpful for you. So codes you need to change, just remember that, because it doesn't take it. So image, if you want to display any image, okay, so this editor, it helps that it will tell you there is some issue. Okay, so if you can see here, so I will just change this tag. Okay, so I will just change, because image tag you need to write it image, img. Okay, then source means where is the image. Okay, so here I will just give the path of the image. For example, I have the image on desktop. I will just give a path of one of my image. Let's try to just go this path. So here just you need to give the path of the image. Let me try to find an image. Okay, I will just go to the desktop, or maybe online I can find any image. If I want to give any image, I will just look for an image. I will just try to put it so that it can show. For example, this image, I will just click it and I will just take the link. Okay, copy link address. This is the address, and let's see, try to copy image address. Okay, so I'll just paste it in my code here. Okay, you can see JPG. So this is the source, where is the image, and then the width, what width you want it, what height you want it. Okay, if you don't want, you can remove these tags, that whatever the image size it should display. So just save it. Okay, and image tag also you can put it like this one or this one. Okay, both are fine. So let's try to save and see. Okay, just try to refresh it, so you can see the image is here. Okay, the alignment, everything we will do it maybe in next classes. Okay, hopefully you understand the image tag. Then the division tag, division is you can divide the sections. Okay, I think it's better we will learn in the next phase. Okay, I will just remove it. So break is like break, you want to write some text. Okay, so for example, you have paragraph and you put break here, br. So either you can write it like this or this, and this is best. Okay, this is best syntax. It doesn't have any closing tag, it has one only. So just see this one how it looks. So save, refresh, see, break means next line. So basically whatever the break you will mention, the next thing is it will come on the next line. Okay, this is the function of the break. Then there is single space. Okay, let's try to just write it here. For example, I want to give some space here. Okay, you can give it here, but it will not impact. Let me try to show you. if I give you here the space, okay, just save it. There are 4 5 spaces. If I refresh, see, it doesn't have any space in the front. Okay, if I write like this, ampersand NBSP, okay, if I give space, single space, save it, see, there is a space. So basically this is the purpose of this one, because this browser, as I said before, it takes the codes. Okay, there are 4 spaces now with the using of this, but without, if you don't use, it will not take any space. Hopefully guys, it's clear, and everyone will do practice, and we will see in the next class. If you have any questions, any comments, please let us know. Next class we will do soon, hopefully by next week. Please like, subscribe, and if you have any questions, please ask me. Thank you so much.